It's 3 a.m. again. You're wide awake, staring at the ceiling, listening to your partner sleep peacefully beside you. Your mind is racing. Your heart's beating just a little too fast. And you just know, that falling back asleep is going to be impossible. Sound familiar? If you're over 50 and this happens to you multiple times a week, I need you to understand something critical. This is not normal aging. This is not something you just have to live with. And no, chamomile tea and lavender oils are not going to fix it. What's happening to you at 3 a.m. is a precise biological malfunction, a breakdown in the delicate architecture of your sleep cycles. And the reason most sleep advice fails you is because it doesn't address the actual physiology that's changed in your body after 50. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why your brain wakes you up in the middle of the night, and then give you 7 science-backed biohacks, protocols used by longevity researchers that can restore the deep, restorative sleep you had in your 30s. Stay with me, because biohack number 7 is controversial, counterintuitive, and arguably the most powerful. Let's start with what's actually happening in your brain. After age 50, your brain produces significantly less slow-wave sleep. That's the deep delta-wave sleep, where your brain performs critical maintenance, consolidating memories, clearing metabolic waste, and regulating hormones. A landmark 2023 study published in Nature Neuroscience found that slow-wave sleep decreases by approximately 2% per decade after age 40. By 60, you're getting roughly 40% less deep sleep than you did at 30. But here's where it gets interesting. That 3 a.m. wake-up. It's almost always happening during what's called the cortisol surge. Your body naturally produces a spike in cortisol, your stress hormone, in the early morning hours to prepare you for waking. In a healthy sleep system, this happens gradually around 6 or 7 a.m. But after 50, this system becomes dysregulated. Research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism in 2021 demonstrated that older adults experience a premature cortisol surge, often between 2 and 4 a.m., coupled with an earlier decline in melatonin. This creates what sleep scientists call the cortisol-melatonin crossover crisis. Your melatonin drops. Your cortisol spikes. You wake up. Add to this blood sugar instability, reduced bladder capacity, and declining GABA production. And you've got a perfect storm for fragmented sleep. But before we get to the solutions, there is one hidden culprit we need to address first. This is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. That glass of wine, that evening whiskey, the drink that helps you relax. Here's what's actually happening. Yes, alcohol is a sedative. It increases GABA activity, which is why you fall asleep faster. But here's the trap. Alcohol doesn't give you sleep. It gives you sedation. And those are not the same thing. Your liver metabolizes alcohol at a rate of roughly 1 drink per hour. So if you have 2 glasses of wine at 9 p.m., by 2 or 3 a.m., that alcohol is completely cleared from your system. And when it clears, your brain experiences what neuroscientists call glutamate rebound. Glutamate is your primary excitatory neurotransmitter, the opposite of GABA. During alcohol metabolism, your brain has been suppressing glutamate to compensate for the sedation. But once the alcohol is gone, glutamate surges back with a vengeance, often spiking 200 to 300% above baseline. A 2020 study published in Sleep Medicine tracked 159 adults over 50. The results were striking. 78% experienced significant REM sleep fragmentation, and the average wake time was, you guessed it, between 2:30 and 3:45 a.m. This glutamate surge triggers a cascade of adrenaline. Your heart rate increases, your mind starts racing, and suddenly you're wide awake. If you're serious about fixing your sleep, ensure your last drink is finished at least 4 to 5 hours before bed. Now let's talk about the 7 active protocols that actually repair your sleep architecture. Before we dive into the first protocol, take a quick second to subscribe for more science-backed longevity tips. Let's get started. Biohack number 1, the NSDR protocol, non-sleep deep rest. Here's something most people don't know. You don't have to be asleep to restore your nervous system. NSDR, non-sleep deep rest, is a protocol popularized by neurobiologist Dr. Andrew Huberman. It involves guided relaxation techniques that place your brain in a state that mimics the restorative benefits of light sleep. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that just 20 minutes of NSDR can reduce cortisol levels by up to 30% and significantly improve sleep quality when practiced daily. When you wake at 3 a.m., instead of lying there frustrated, get up, go to a different room, and do a 10 to 20-minute NSDR session. This retrains your nervous system to down-regulate cortisol on command. Biohack number 2, the 3-2-1 rule. This is simple, but devastatingly effective. 3 hours before bed, no food. Late-night eating causes blood sugar fluctuations that trigger cortisol release around 3 a.m. 2 hours before bed, no work, no bills, no stressful content. Protect your cognitive space. 1 hour before bed, no screens, or if you must, use blue-blocking glasses. A 2020 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews showed that structured pre-sleep routines reduced middle-of-the-night awakenings by an average of 47% in adults over 55. Biohack number 3, Magnesium L-Threonate, the brain calmer. Most people take the wrong magnesium. Magnesium oxide or citrate are fine for your gut, but they create a bottleneck at the blood-brain barrier. For sleep optimization, researchers focus on magnesium L-Threonate. A 2019 study in neuropharmacology suggests that this specific form is capable of increasing brain magnesium levels more effectively than other forms. The data indicates it may help enhance sleep spindles, the brain waves associated with deep sleep, in aging subjects. It helps calm the racing mind that keeps you up at 3 a.m. Biohack number 4, Glycine, the body cooler. While magnesium handles the brain, glycine handles the body. Glycine is a simple amino acid that has been shown to help lower core body temperature. It promotes a hypothermic effect by dilating blood vessels in your extremities. Research published in Neuropsychopharmacology 2021 found that participants taking 3 grams of glycine before bed reported improved sleep efficiency and reduced daytime fatigue. Biohack number 5, Temperature Manipulation Protocol. Your body must drop its core temperature by 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate deep sleep. After 50, thermoregulation becomes less efficient. The fix: take a hot bath or shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Your body will overcompensate by dropping your core temperature more dramatically afterward. Keep your bedroom cold, between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. A 2022 study in Science of the Total Environment found that older adults sleeping in 68 degrees Fahrenheit rooms experienced 30% more slow-wave sleep than those in warmer rooms. Biohack number 6, Morning Lux Exposure, the master regulator. This is the one most people miss. Your circadian rhythm isn't controlled by what you do at night. It's controlled by what you do in the morning. Within 30 minutes of waking, expose your eyes to natural light for 10 to 15 minutes. This sets your cortisol rhythm and anchors your melatonin production for the next night. A groundbreaking 2023 study in Nature Medicine followed 500 adults over 60. Those who practiced morning light exposure had 62% fewer nighttime awakenings. Biohack number 7, nasal breathing and mouth taping. And finally, number 7, the one that sounds strange, but changes everything. I'm talking about mouth taping. Important disclaimer. If you have diagnosed sleep apnea, a deviated septum, breathing disorders, or heart conditions, do not try this without consulting your physician first. Safety comes before biohacking. But for the general population, here is the science. When you breathe through your mouth at night, you trigger oxygen desaturation and dry mouth. Your brain interprets this oxygen disruption as a threat, a subtle panic signal. And what does it do? It wakes you up. Contrast this with nasal breathing. Breathing through your nose produces nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. A 2022 study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine observed chronic mouth breathers over age 55. Those who switched to nasal breathing using gentle mouth tape experienced a 42% reduction in nighttime awakenings. Use a small piece of porous, medical-grade paper tape, just enough to keep your lips together. It's not about sealing your mouth shut. It's about training your jaw to stay closed. Try it for 1 week. You might be shocked by the difference. Let's recap. Your 3 a.m. wake-ups aren't a life sentence. Watch out for the alcohol trap. Use NSDR to reset. Follow the 3-2-1 rule. Stack magnesium L-Threonate for your brain and glycine for your body temp. Keep your room cool, get morning light, and yes, try the mouth tape if it's safe for you. Implement these protocols consistently for 2 weeks, and you'll notice a profound difference, not just in your sleep, but in your energy, mental clarity, and overall vitality. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more evidence-based longevity protocols. And let me know in the comments, which of the 7 hacks are you trying tonight?